What's up, business accelerators? I am here in Scottsdale, Arizona. I'm about to sit down and have a conversation with Rich Dad Poor Dad's Robert Kiyosaki. So I'm gonna miss today's keynote call, and I apologize, but I'm here doing some serious work with one of the top guys in personal finance. We're actually just setting up the London Reel camera setup right now with these guys who are total pros I was working with yesterday. So today I just really want to talk about this module 2. It's really, really important, and Lisa's going to be teaching all the particulars, but I just wanted to go through a few of the things that are important for me to tell you. The first is the website mindset. Why are we using email? Email is the reason I'm here right now in Scottsdale, is because the reason I have a business, and it's the reason I was able to book guests like Robert Kiyosaki and Jim Rickards to have this connection. And it's because I started grabbing email addresses back in the day. And because I did that, I had a business as opposed to relying on social media or some other nonsense way of building my business through selling digital products. I cannot emphasize enough the importance of capturing emails. So social media is great, but it's not where you have a sales conversation. That happens on email. Big mistake people make. When was the last time you loved seeing an ad on Facebook or Instagram? No, you didn't. So make sure that you remember that, and make sure you go big in on this, because email gives you so many options. When was the last time you changed your email address? For me, it's been 15 years. Also, once I get your email, I can track you around the web, and we'll talk about that in the bonus module, but that's great for targeting people on Facebook and YouTube later on ads. So the point is email is king. If you get someone's email, you have a relationship for life. It's also a neutral platform, which means it's not owned by Facebook and YouTube and Instagram. And look, I'm big on YouTube. I got 100 million views. I got over 500,000 subscribers. You know how many email addresses I have? 0. Big donut, folks. So I have to collect those via my landing page, which is what you're gonna build today. So email is king. Start grabbing them today. How do you get someone's email address? You have to trade it for something else. It's like giving a monkey who's got like a piece of fruit, you gotta give him something before he gives the piece of fruit up. And your customers have their email addresses, and to give them up, you have to give them something. And it's called a lead magnet. And that's what your landing page is going to tell them. I'm gonna give you something. If you give me your email address, I'm gonna send it to you. And it's gonna be a free guide that teaches them something about, guess what? Your micro niche. Yes, there is a method to Brian's madness. So that's what we're doing here this week. I'm just gonna step outside here and see, like, check this out. Check this out, Arizona, right? Anyways, so that's what we're gonna do. Sorry, I'm talking about lead magnets. We're gonna get to that. Don't worry about that. You're gonna be writing copy this week about just promising something to them that's gonna change their life. And again, the copy here is really important on the web page, and we're gonna be getting to that, of course. The point is that email is king, all right? Second, websites. I had a great student one time that said, it's not about the ego. Leave the ego at home. A lot of people think websites where you put a beautiful picture and about us section where you tell your story as a child, nobody cares. And a website, or a landing page as we call it, people are gonna look at it for 3 to 4 seconds before bouncing back to their favorite social media. If they don't see value, they're gone. All it has to say is less than 12 words of copy, a big beautiful picture of you, and a value added promise, period. Save all the other nonsense for some of the time. Roger Frampton, who graduated my course last time, made $22,000 during the course, just like you, so you're all 6 weeks away from doing what Roger did. He had spent $5,000 on a website, and guess what it got him in 3 years? Nothing. He created his landing page with us on London Reel, and it made him $22,000. This stuff works, folks, but leave the ego at home, all right? No one cares about your About Us section or your Contact Us section, or no one cares. The landing page has one purpose: to collect an email address, period. Nothing else. No one cares. So make sure it's got a picture of you, a promise. Get your free 3-part video series on how to blah, blah, blah. Bam, email address. What do you want to do? Don't give them any other choices. Don't give them any other choices. That's what this is about, okay? So make sure that you understand that. Make sure it's a functional page, period. You know, just you'll be sending people there. I don't care if you ever have a website. Who cares? If you have a business and you have conversations over email, who needs a website? You have social media to give people your first touch point. This is a totally different mindset than what you've been taught or what you think. So that's that piece. Finally, I want to talk to you about your components. We like Squarespace because it's really simple, it's really cheap. It's like 20 bucks to set up your thing, and you got to hook up your email responder to MailChimp. And yes, you have to do the work. So get used to getting some technology resistance and get Squarespace done. It's not hard. It'll take you, honestly, 10 minutes, but you might have technology resistance. Push through it. All of you are responsible for doing this. There's no excuses. There's no anybody that's gonna set your VCR for you or do this for you. You need to learn, you need to go through, you need to struggle if necessary. You need to know how MailChimp works. You need to know how this does if you're a business owner, period. All right, so this is an exciting module. Get in there, get the work done. Lisa May is gonna be running this whole call. She's gonna be talking about particulars, answering questions. The biggest problem you're gonna have in this module is your own fear, resistance, excuses, bullshit. So just check it at the door. Take a deep breath and get this work done, okay? Give me a picture of you, give me a 12-word headline, and give me a landing page built by the end of the week. That's all I want, folks, right? Trust me. This is how we're gonna make money in 5 weeks, right? If you don't do this, there's no business, all right? So get this done. All right, that's it. Look, I gotta go prep for Robert, and that's it. I'll be back in London in a couple days. I'll see you on our next keynote call, all right? Peace.